I'll switch it on just to show you. So because it's going through the switch, it'll only come on when I have it turned on. Okay, so that's just that small, in a way, update. I've tidied up some of the wires. I've put some heat shrink around some of the connectors around there, so that's a bit of another update. And I have put this, I can't remember if I've shown you this already, I've put this over this side. I had to like pull out the wire for the end switch out the like coiled stuff there, because that goes over the other side. While I'm over here, this is what, see how loose this is, and that's supposed to actually grip the filament, so I'm not sure what I can do about that. There is a hot bolt in there, I don't know if we can see that. But there's a hot bolt in here. So that's all I'm doing with that. Like, this bolt slides down and hooks on that like white hook there. I presume this is to tighten up the pressure on to that hot bolt, but this hasn't been turning and I'm unsure why yet. I haven't had a chance to have a look. So I've got the problem with this stepper jumping all over. I might take it off and see if we can straighten it up a bit more, but I'm a bit doubtful about that. I think I'm going to have to buy a new stepper. I think that's about it. I noticed that when I did straighten out this like bolt that was on here, and sorry, you can't really shoot that, come around that way. When I straightened out this bolt here, which has this sort of toothed belt coming around it, that it did tighten up this belt, so it's a lot less loose now. That's about it really. So that's some of the smaller updates. I'm going to try and find out why the stepper isn't working. What I might do actually is plug this stepper into one of the other drivers to see if that'll get it working, just as a test. I have put some self-tapping screws in the top of here. I still have to sort out the heatsink. It just almost rests on the top, and there's a bit of suction from the heat. That's just some grease, not blood, don't worry. It just rests on the top and it's relying on like the suction in a way, the stickiness of the heatsink compound to stick it to the top. That's all. So if this is moved about, obviously that heatsink's going to fall off again. That's about it really. So making some progress. So I've got this is the main problem, I think, this, because I daren't lower the hotbed and zero out the plate or anything, because it actually moves up and down this when this sort of latches round, jumps round because of the wobble. This will move up and down, so if you level the plate and then it moves down, it's going to damage the plate. What are we on about the plate? Look at this. Apparently the previous owner to the cellar did this. Why? Don't know. I think this is all capped on tape on here, so I'm hoping that will come off and we won't have so much of this on it. But that's for the future. Also get a different bed anyway. Under this bed the adjustment is pathetic, if you ask me. Can't really see here, I don't think, but they're just like small balls. and then just about make that out there, and that's like to adjust and level the bed, so that probably needs something doing, well, an improvement. So here's this switch. As I say, I have to like split it out the coil stuff to keep that over that side and put the extruder this side if you want, and that's okay. That clears this stepper, clears it well, whereas when it was on this side, I think I showed you that it catches this bracket here as it's coming up or down, and while I was using it and I'm going up, it did unhook the extruder off there. So that's about it really. Show you this turning on. Not too noisy,